and the treatment of Tucker Carlson last night. So Tucker, who is a good guy, I have disagreements with Tucker on politics. That doesn't matter at all. Last night, protesters went to Tucker Carlson's house. His wife was inside with their kids. And the protesters literally tried to break down his front door. His wife had to hide in a closet with the kids and call 911. Here's some video of the incident.
People dying by the hands of the police, to trans women being murdered in the streets. Your policies promote hate, and we don't even know, we know where you sleep at night.
Male violence, synagogue.
We know where you sleep at night.
We know where you sleep at night.
Okay, they're chanting, "We know where you sleep at night." They're chanting, "We know where you sleep at night." Yeah, that's not dangerous at all. That's not scary at all. Just fantastic. Carlson told the Washington Post, quote, "I called my wife. She'd been in the kitchen alone getting ready to go to dinner. She heard pounding on the front door and screaming. Someone started throwing himself against the front door and actually cracked the front door. His wife thought it was a home invasion. The couple has 4 children. None were home at the time. She locked herself in the pantry. She called 911. Carlson said it wasn't a protest. It was a threat. They weren't protesting anything specific I had said. They weren't asking me to change anything. They weren't protesting a policy or advocating for legislation. They were threatening me and my family and telling me to leave my own neighborhood in the city that I grew up in." I mean, that is ugly, ugly stuff. And of course, there are apologists, including the ridiculously stupid Matt Iglesias over at Vox.com, the repository of all stupidity. And again, there are some people at Vox who are not stupid. I have friends who work for Vox. But if you are looking for a stupid take, Vox is a good place to start. Matt Iglesias wrote, "I think the idea behind terrorizing his family, like it or not as strategy, is to make them feel some of the fear that the victims of MAGA-inspired violence feel thanks to the nonstop racial incitement coming from Tucker." And then he says, "I think this is probably not tactically sound, but if your instinct is to empathize with the fear of the Carlson family rather than with the fear of his victims, then you should take a moment to reflect on why that is." Because they tried to break into his house last night? Maybe that's why that is? Just ugly, ugly stuff from the media, but we will see how they cover things today. I have my doubts that they will cover it in an honest way or cover it at all. We'll get a lot more about how President Trump is an ever-present threat to the press, but, you know, but protesters showing up at Tucker Carlson's house trying to break down his front door, not actually a threat to the press.